If there's one place you have to visit in Vietnam, it's Da Nang. Watch until the end and you'll understand why. In this vlog, we're going to show you everything we've done here and why Da Nang is the place that makes you never want to leave. We arrived at Da Nang on the first night of the Firework Festival. Every summer, Vietnam hosts this festival where different countries compete with the massive fireworks show over the Han River. We booked a rooftop spot to make sure we had the best view of the show. And when we got there, we realized it was even bigger than we imagined. The entire city was outside watching.
Most beautiful things I have ever seen.
Absolutely amazing. Well worth the price of coming here. Best seat in the house.
The entire city was outside watching, lights everywhere, roads closed, all the attention focused on this magical show. After it ended, we were walking back to the hotel and the streets were still packed with people who had come out to experience the festival.
The insanity of people everywhere.
Another thing you simply can't miss when you come to Da Nang is the sunrise. Not just because of how beautiful it is, but because of the energy you feel from this city. By 5 or 5:30 in the morning, the entire beachfront is alive. Locals are out walking along the shore, exercising, stretching, swimming, starting their day with incredible positive energy before heading to work. That's when you realize this city isn't just a place to visit, it's a place to live. You start picking up healthy habits just by being around people of all ages doing the same thing every single morning.
Xin chào. Xin chào. Xin chào. Good morning. Xin chào. Hey. Xin chào. Good morning. Beautiful.
After 8 a.m., the beach is almost empty except for a few tourists. White sand, clean water, palm trees lining the promenade, and suddenly, it doesn't even feel like Vietnam anymore. It feels like you're somewhere completely different. If this already looks like a place you'd love to experience, make sure to like the video. It really helps us share Da Nang with more people. And if you're curious what it's actually like living here, consider subscribing. We have a lot about daily life in Da Nang. We stayed in the My Khe area, which is the perfect location if you're visiting Da Nang for 1 or 2 weeks. If you'd like to book the same hotel, you'll find the link in the description.
This is our apartment studio, what you would like to call it, I don't know. We will be here for 10 days. This is in Da Nang. We're literally less than 350 meters from the beach, which is awesome. So here is obviously our bathroom. Beautiful stone sink. It seems to be a common theme here. Get a nice garden tub, good old shower head, and all that good stuff. Take a bubble bath. After a long day at the beach. Here's our little kitchen area, but the food honestly is so cheap to get it. Here is our divided living room area. Got a nice little couch to snuggle up on, watch our Netflix and YouTube. There's our king size bed. We have all kinds of space here. Put our luggage. We got our suitcases. We got a couple drawers, a safe, a little worktop area, desk area for Emma when she's doing all the editing work. And then we have this beautiful balcony here. I'll show you guys. We got a table. We actually got a washer so we can wash our clothes. 2 areas to sit, have a coffee, and a little bit of a view. Not really showing anything extraordinary. We got a nice little tree down there, but can't complain. It's actually a beautiful little location. Nice sized TV, so paying $350 for 10 nights. That's it. That's our home tour for Da Nang.
We rented a motorbike for the 10 days we were staying here, and the very next morning at 7 a.m. we headed out to visit Lady Buddha. By the way, having mobile internet here made navigating with the motorbike so easy. We use an eSIM and it works perfectly all over Da Nang. You'll find the link in the description if you want to use the same one. We were told early morning is the best time to come. Fewer tourists, cooler weather, and a much more peaceful experience. And we definitely recommend doing the same. You almost have the entire place to yourself. Very few people, no intense heat, and you really get to enjoy the calm atmosphere that place offers. This is the Linh Ung Pagoda, home to the famous Lady Buddha statue, standing about 67 meters tall, one of the tallest in Vietnam. She faces the sea and is believed to protect the fishermen in the city of Da Nang. What many people don't know is that the inside of the statue, there are actually 17 levels with small altars. The views of Da Nang from up there are incredible. From the beach to the mountains in just 10 minutes, stunning nature, spiritual quiet, fresh air, and one of the best panoramic views of the entire coastline. This place offers much more than you expect.
So guys, as you see, this place is majestic and beautiful. We came and saw the Lady Buddha in all her glory in a peaceful morning. Now we're gonna head back into town and see what we get into.
After that, we went to visit Marble Mountains. This is where we ran into a small problem. I actually hurt my toe on the stone steps and we weren't able to explore the entire area like we planned. But what happened next is something we'll never forget. A few local Vietnamese people noticed that what happened and came over to help us without hesitation. In that moment, we didn't feel like tourists anymore. We felt like we were home. Moments like this are actually why we put together a small travel must-haves list on Amazon. Simple things you don't think about, like bandages, until you really need them. You'll find that list linked in the description based on what we've learned the hard way while traveling. While we were waiting for my toe to feel a little better, I decided to do something completely spontaneous. Why not get a tattoo? Tattoos here are much more affordable than in the US and many other countries. If you want details about the place, just leave a comment and we'll share it. Just 30 minutes from Da Nang is the magical town of Hoi An. You can visit it on your own or take it as a one-day trip. But we highly recommend staying at least one night to truly experience the lanterns after dark. Hoi An feels like you're stepping into a movie set. The old town, the yellow walls everywhere, the lanterns, the river, the boats, the food. It's hard to believe this place is real. At night when the lanterns light up and reflect on the water, the entire town transformed into something out of a fairy tale. We would honestly say this is one of the most romantic and unreal places you can visit in all of Vietnam. And the best part, it's so close to Da Nang that you can experience all this without ever changing cities. Another place that feels almost impossible to believe is just outside Da Nang, is Bana Hills. To get there, you have to take one of the longest cable cars in the world, rising through the clouds into the mountains. And when you arrive, it feels like you've left Vietnam completely. This is where you'll find the famous Golden Bridge, held up by two giant stone hands. And yes, it really looks like this in real life. But what surprised us even more is that there's an entire French-style village with cobblestone streets, castles, and European architecture. One moment you're on a tropical beach, and less than an hour later, you're walking through what feels like Europe in the clouds. This is exactly what makes Da Nang so unique. You can experience places that feel like completely different worlds without ever leaving the area. And if you want to step back into the Vietnamese history, about 2 hours from Da Nang is the city of Hue. Hue was once the imperial capital of Vietnam, and you can still feel the history everywhere you go. Walking through the imperial city feels like stepping back hundreds of years. Ancient gates, stone walls, courtyards, and temples that have stood the test of time. What amazed us is how, in a short trip from Da Nang, you can go from beaches and modern city life to the heart of Vietnam's imperial past. It's another example of how Da Nang gives you access to so many completely different experiences without ever having to relocate. After visiting all these incredible places, coming back to Da Nang almost feels like leaving Vietnam again and arriving somewhere completely different. Unlike Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City, which can have a very loud and overwhelming feeling, Da Nang is peaceful. You can walk almost everywhere without needing a motorbike, and everything you need is close by. It becomes a place where you truly feel like you're living and not just visiting as a tourist.
So maybe, after visiting some other countries, maybe we'll never go back in Albania again to live. We'll come and live in Vietnam, or...
I could see living in Da Nang for sure. I honestly could see living here and be completely fine and content.
We'll find out till we finish our adventure of traveling.
Yeah.
Another thing we absolutely fell in love with in Da Nang was the variety of food. After spending months of traveling around Asia, this was the first place where we found so many different international restaurants, all within a short distance. Texas barbecue, Mexican food, sushi, Italian, you name it, it's here. Vietnam is already famous for its beautiful cafes and unique coffee culture, but when it comes to food variety, we could confidently say, after visiting almost every major place in Vietnam, Da Nang has some of the best restaurant options in the country. It's one of those little things that makes living here so easy, because you never really feel limited in what you can eat. Let us know in the comments, would you visit Da Nang after seeing this? We came to Da Nang for 10 days just to see the Fireworks Festival. We had no idea the city would end up becoming our home. From beaches and mountains to fairy tale towns, European villages in the clouds, imperial history, incredible food, and a peaceful daily life. Da Nang offers more than what we ever expected, and that's why if there's one place you should visit in Vietnam, it's Da Nang. If you want to see what it's really like living here day to day, we've made several videos about the life in Da Nang. You can watch those next. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and we hope to see you in the comments. See you in the next adventure.